Part 8. Critical Illness Rider Benefit Cover. What is critical illness? Critical illness is a long-term and very serious life-threatening condition that requires treatment to avoid death and potential reversibility. They are very serious diseases and illnesses that can lead to vital organ dysfunction, but they can be cured by getting extensive medical treatment. This cover provides a lump sum cash payment on first positive diagnosis of an illness covered by a qualified medical practitioner and supported by medical evidence acceptable to insurer. Unlike the payments made to your hospital upon treatment, this payment is meant to alleviate the financial strain experienced when certain critical illnesses are diagnosed for the first time. It could enable you to seek treatment at a facility of your choice, locally or abroad, and manage the lifestyle changes that come with diagnosis, for example, appropriate forms of transport, hiring a home nurse, among others. Key features of critical illness cover. A lump sum benefit of certain amount is paid to the insured, covers yourself and your dependents. For children, cover starts from birth, minimum 38 weeks, and excludes congenital illnesses as these already exist. Some insurance companies have a maximum age of entry for to be covered, and individuals aged above certain age are required to go for medical examination tests at their own cost to align to their medical insurance cover they take. Cover is renewable annually alongside your medical cover. You have the freedom to choose how the payout is spent. There is a waiting period before you start accessing such services at the time of inception, but the waiting period does not apply on renewal of a policy. Only one claim is payable per year of cover, and this applies to the insured person as well as family cover. List of critical illnesses: cancer of specified severity, angioplasty, heart attack, heart valve surgery, surgery to aorta, cardiomyopathy, primary pulmonary hypertension, CABG, blindness, chronic lung disease, chronic liver disease, kidney failure, major organ/bone marrow, transplant, Apallic syndrome, benign brain tumor, brain surgery, coma, major head trauma, permanent paralysis of limbs, stroke resulting in permanent symptoms, Alzheimer's disease, motor neuron disease with permanent symptoms, multiple sclerosis with persisting symptoms, muscular dystrophy, Parkinson's disease, poliomyelitis, loss of independent existence, loss of limbs, deafness, loss of speech, medullary cystic disease, systemic lupus, eryth, W, renal involvement, major burns, aplastic anemia. Examples of how critical illness is covered. The cover will pay out on first diagnosis as defined in the policy, C. Let us have a look at the ones below: cancer, stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, paralysis. They are covered on first diagnosis and payout of a benefit for an illness in 1 year. On renewal, a benefit will be paid out on first diagnosis of a different unrelated illness. 1. Heart attack. A heart attack. A serious medical emergency in which the supply of blood to the heart is suddenly blocked, usually by a blood clot. It happens when something blocks the blood flow to your heart, so it can't get the oxygen it needs. The diagnosis being evidenced by a history of prolonged chest pain, new electrocardiograph changes, indicative of heart muscle death, imaging evidence of new loss of viable heart muscle, elevation of cardiac enzymes, above recognized standard laboratory level of normal. For the above definition, the following are not covered: other acute coronary syndromes, angina without myocardial infarction. The claim to be paid under this condition contravenes a claim under coronary artery surgery, and stroke, ischemic heart disease are not paid under this category. However, a heart attack as a result of ischemic heart disease qualifies as a claim. A stroke, also known as transient ischemic attack or cerebrovascular accident, happens when blood flow to the brain is blocked. This prevents the brain from getting oxygen and nutrients from the blood. Without oxygen and nutrients, brain cells begin to die within minutes. Evidence of permanent neurological deficit must be produced through a full neurological examination by a specialist neurologist anytime a certain period, for example, 3 months. This examination should establish permanence for the company to pay the claim under this condition. The following conditions are, however, excluded, not covered under the stroke condition. transient ischemic attack, vascular disease affecting the eye or optic nerve, death of tissue of the optic nerve or retina, eye stroke, migraines and vestibular disorders. A claim under this condition contravenes a claim under heart attack or paralysis that can occur from a stroke. 3. Cancer refers to any one of a large number of diseases characterized by the development of abnormal cells that divide uncontrollably and have the ability to infiltrate and destroy normal body tissue. Cancer often has the ability to spread throughout your body. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the world. This includes leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and mixed tumors of the parotid gland. Such cancer as defined above must be positively diagnosed by a medical practitioner qualified in the appropriate specialty of pathology. For the above definition, the following are not covered. All cancers which are histologically classified as any of the following: pre-malignant, non-invasive, cancer in situ or melanoma in situ, having borderline malignancy, or having low malignant potential, all tumors of the prostate unless histologically classified as having a Gleason score or having progressed to at least TNM stage, chronic lymphocytic leukemia unless histologically classified as having progressed to at least Binet stage A, any skin cancer, including cutaneous lymphoma, other than malignant melanoma, that has been histologically classified as having caused invasion beyond the epidermis, the top layer of skin in your body. Tumors in the presence of any human immunodeficiency virus are not covered under this category 4. Paralysis is the loss of the ability to move some or all of your body. It can have lots of different causes, some of which can be serious. Depending on the cause, it may be temporary or permanent disability. Disability must be established for a continuous period of 12 calendar months and be supported by objective, specific, and relevant medical investigations. A claim for a stroke that has caused paraplegia nullifies this benefit.